one thing for sure. Okay, when do you know you're building negative momentum, right? If there's somebody who's watching this, okay, do you know, how do I know if I'm growing too fast? How do you identify? For me, for one thing for sure, okay, when do you know you're building negative momentum, right? Let's maybe go around and ask how that discussion.
I think that's quite the subjective things, like if you feel like your customers are getting disappointed, you're getting negative reviews. If at 8,000, you should have a pretty good idea of the kind of reviews and the feedback that you're getting. And generally speaking, like if you're getting one negative review every couple of months and you understand why that negative review has come about, then when you kind of extrapolate that to a bigger revenue figure, that proportionally should not change too much. Yes, naturally, as you grow, there'll be less people that are, I guess the thing with small businesses is sort of like the micro businesses that you tend to have very loyal customers in the early stages, that they are willing to overlook any problems because of the fact that you are a small business. But the problem is when you kind of get a little bit more established and it becomes a little bit more apparent that this business is growing, that same kind of
affection that they give to you, and that
they're not willing to overlook it because they're like, well, they've gone really big and they've stopped caring about this.
But it's also a two-way street, because the busier you get, the less time you'll naturally have to give to the people.
I tell you, because I think as businesses grow bigger, as often people, and as somebody who's grown a brand in the past, right, to quite a significant size, I think people often have this illusion that when the business grows, that the owner stops caring. And I don't think that's true. I never stopped caring. It would keep me up at night when the customers would be upset. It's not that you care any less. You've become a more established brand and you've got more things to do. Therefore, your focus is now split amongst people. But I don't think the customer should feel that, me personally. I think as business owners, if your customers feel like you look after them, you should put processes, and this is part of not building negative momentum, that you need to know. If you made your customers feel valued, and now you're growing as a brand, you need to put things in place. So let's say you're saying there are some businesses that are putting handwritten notes, and now you can't sit there and do 500 handwritten notes anymore. Print it, right? Put a handwritten signature on it. Maybe put a face on it. Maybe send them a text-only email. Maybe have random gifts in some random boxes. Because now to go from putting handwritten notes to never doing anything again, I don't blame the customers.